Hello and welcome back to I do have to bang. Should I raise my camera up a little bit? Let me see. Hello and welcome back to a series called Explaining Some Pieces with You. So in our last explanation video, I explained and I talked a little bit about these antique piece here with me, this really colorful, this really bright red bag. I did a little bit of details. I did give a little bit of explanations on this piece, talking about the exterior and the interior, what it can hold, the handles, the knobs, how to open, how to close, the designs of the bag, and I also talked about where you can go with this piece. And today I'll be talking about a new piece. This is more like a jewelry. You know what I'm trying to say, right? So with me, I have this lovely jewelry piece here. As you can see, take a closer look. Can you see it from this place? Can you see? Can you see this piece? Take a closer look. Good. Okay. So these I really don't know how to categorize this piece, but I do know it's an antique jewelry. It's a vintage piece. It's it can sit as a bracelet and it can sit as a hair ornament, even as a neck piece. It can sit as a neck piece. So this piece here is made of pearls from the 1700s, maybe 1900s, but it has really, you can take a closer look at it. It has these pearls that are attached to a metal loop that is, you can use the metal loop in between. You can use the metal loop that can be, that is bendable. That's quite durable. So this piece is, let me see what it's made of. So it's made up of high piece pearls from oysters that were industrially what's the right word, industrially grown. What do I say? You know what I mean. So after months of growing these oysters, I think pearls are gotten from oysters, I guess. These pearls were they were harvested from the oysters, and they underwent they went to high jewelry process to get this clean finish at the exterior and interior part of the jewelry, as you can see. Then, metal works, bead works. So we now have this jewelry here. So it's made up of high industrialized high piece pearl that's passed through a metal loop that can be bended. A metal loop that can be what's the right word? Let me think. You know the right word, right? You do know the right word. Yes, that stuff. And it has this little colorful designs also that are attached inside each of the pieces. Now for each pearl, there's one of these pieces, and then on to the next. Now this particular design it was created by a high piece jeweler back in the hundreds of the name Lady X Devoir. You get the name right. Lady Ig's devoir. It might not really sound so straight, but you do know what I mean, right? Good. So she came up with this idea that she should create a piece that not only works as a neck piece but also as a bracelet and a hair ornament. And that's how we have this piece over here. So it can extend for about 10 inches. It's about 10 inches long. You can see it's in a loop that it's bendable. See, good. Now you can put it as a neck piece. You can just put it as a neck piece and oh 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 my goodness, look at this design. But you can just arrange it a little bit and it works your it just makes it better. Or you can just voila, can work as a beautiful neck piece. So can you see the design it gave me? It's good for weddings. um, it's good for weddings. You can also sit as a hand piece. How you just turn it like this and you put your hand right into it, just like this. Just go round, go round, go round, go round, go round. Voila. Can serve as a bracelet, a hand piece. And in my hand, it has like four layers. And it can also serve as a headpiece. You just, whatever design you want, you can just attach it to your hair just like this. Okay, so we're gonna start from the back and run it over to the front. Because we want a really good design. It's gonna be tough a little bit to design, and you can just do a little bit of work and it just gives you that stuff. Okay, so like I said earlier, you can take it to weddings. You can use it for weddings. Of course, pearls are good for weddings. The ballet, really good cinematic stuff. And you can also just for casual meetings, probably for brunch, for dinner dates. If you're going for a yacht cruise, a boat cruise, you can even wear it if you're going for fishing. You do get the point, right? Okay, so it really does not have a front, neither does it have a back, because you can put it anyhow you want. But do not forget that it has these little designs. And look at over here, can you see very closely? This is a green piece that is attached to the pearl, and this should be like a gold, and this is also a gold. Yeah, very good. It has this red, you can see the red pieces that are attached to it, and this is a white piece that is attached to side by side to the pearl. It is also a purple, you can see the purple here is attached. So particularly this part, this design, it was not, there's not a pattern where they say it's after each pearl it's gonna be green or red. If you look at the design, you can see that some of these pieces do have two greens right next to, in between, two greens sitting side to side, or like a pearl sitting in between two green, just the way it is over here. uh a pearl sitting in between two blue. It's not a particular design that it must be red here and green here and yellow here. You just just go with the flow. But these pieces, it was collected back in the early 2000s, and it's one of our most prized possessions. We're not selling it out, it's just there because every day you learn. So do you have any questions about this piece? Do you have any questions? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm. Yeah, like I said earlier, you can, it's a head piece, a hand piece, a neck piece also. You can also do it to be a waist piece. You just can manipulate this piece to suit any part of your body. It can also be a leg piece. That depends on how, or that depends on your preference. Any more questions? Mm. Yeah, you're right. You really. It was collected in the hundreds. It was made in the hundreds, 1900s. Yes. Okay. In the absence of any question, we're gonna move on to the next. In the absence of any question, we're gonna move on to the next piece.